The legs though.
Yeah, your legs look good, man. Right guys, hello and welcome back to the Step Up. So this is episode number 4. Yeah, number 4. And this isn't Reese, if you didn't realise already. This is a much better looking Will Jones, Rugby Will Jones, or Will Jones
Rugby
Fitness PT.
Rugby football,
Wherever you know him, it's Will Jones. So this is my client Will. Obviously I spoke about, it's quite cool actually, I was sat here when I was speaking about the start of this series, sort of going through not only my progress but also clients' progress as well. So I've been coaching Will for what, like 74 weeks, so a long time. But this is the first time we've met in person, which is weird. And he said, Finn, you're massive in person.
I did. It's very strange.
It is strange, but it's nice. Because obviously you build a relationship with people online and you feel like we've known each other for ages, and we have known each other, but when you meet in person, it's like, it's almost solidifies. Like, oh, this is cool.
It's funny that my brother lives in Derby as well.
Yeah,
so
you always, I said this to you ages ago, I was like, when you're in Derby, let me know. But yeah, so basically, Will has just done a photo shoot prep. So we had the photo shoot yesterday, so it was 9 weeks of dieting, 3 days basically of just filling back up. And yeah, the photos are really good. I'll send Pete some photos of the end of the gaining phase, and then we'll send some through from the photo shoot as well. So you can see sort of Will's journey, if you want to call it that, since he started. And yeah, I know it's been good. Have you enjoyed it, mate? Have you enjoyed it all so far?
Yeah, just the whole process has been unbelievable. I just find it fascinating how you look at 170 pounds when I started to 170 now. It's just like, I'm always looking at myself like, am I growing? Am I getting better? Am I getting better? And it's only when you go boom, boom, boom.
That's a
like,
difference.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like,
that one when you put it together, those three.
The three, I didn't want to just go at 170 versus 170.
Yeah.
I wanted the 195 so people can.
You'd have a little wobble in between.
Yeah.
You know, like you needed a diet at some point.
Exactly. I don't think people realise like the starting point. They'll look at it and just be like, hey, it looks like a bit of a fat mess there. But it's like, no, I've worked up.
That gaining phase was to get to where you are now.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people don't quite understand that, but very happy.
So basically for me, today's session is quads and delts. Obviously I spoke in the last episode about my strengths and my weaknesses. My lower body is poor, my delts aren't great. Obviously I spoke about trying to bring about more of a symmetry, more shape to my physique. So these are the areas that I need to bring up. So that's my session today. Will's on D-volume upper session, aren't you?
D-volume upper.
Yeah, we'll just take you through everything, and ultimately today is about sort of showing off Will's hard work, showing off Will's physique and the progress that he's made. So we'll get plenty of shots of you, mate, and we'll show you off. You got some baby oil?
I actually do. I actually do.
So what I will do now is I will show you how to band a leg extension, especially if it's a Cybex Eagle leg extension, because it's not quite as simple as just looping the band under there and putting it through here. Because if you put the band onto here, obviously it's got the ability to slide up there. So if the band starts here and then slides up as you go throughout the set, obviously the band tension is going to drop off as the set goes on. So what I do is I'll get a daisy chain, slide that end just underneath the machine, pull it back through, and then wrap it through itself on the tightest part, so the first hole, like that. And then basically what I'll do, put the band through that hole, like that. And then basically just put the band around each side of the leg pad, like so. This machine's a bit awkward because this hasn't got a pin to actually keep it fixed, so you have to pull it up and then go through the set like that. But yeah, if you have this machine and you are wanting to band it and you want it to actually standardise the banding rather than just rely on it being on that pole at the back, then that is how I'd recommend you do it. So the the reason that I'm banding it is just simply because with this specific leg extension, generally it's quite heavy in the lengthened and it drops off in the shortened, which is fine, and it generally matches the strength profile of the quads, but at the start of a session I want it to be more challenging in the short, so at the top. And also in the past on this leg extension and the one that I used in a different gym, which was the same version, same brand, I actually experienced like quite a lot of patella tendon pain from it being so heavy in the bottom. So what I've done is obviously added the band, so the actual weight on the stack is less, the load in the bottom range is less where I was experiencing pain, but it's still challenging, and like I say, it's very challenging in the short at the start of the session when the quad is fresh. I remember ages ago when I was prepping for my show. Hello mate. You remember last time when I was using my straps and I got comments like, do you strap into a cup of tea? Do you strap into your car steering wheel? So if you're still watching those people, please comment again. But yeah, I strap up for the leg extension. I don't strap up for a cup of tea. I don't drink tea. So I'm a bodybuilder. Bodybuilders don't drink tea.
I just find like, I see a lot of people, they're like there. Whereas when I'm doing it, I'm like, you know what I mean? And it's like, is it too much bicep? Like,
let's have a look.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm like...
First thing, with your grip, you're almost right at the front of the dumbbell.
Yeah.
You want to be more so in the middle or even towards this end. So if you're picking it up here,
yeah,
already it's gonna pull against your thumb, and it's gonna increase your chance that you're gonna flex your elbow.
Almost, yeah.
Try again, forget your hands completely.
Almost
just think here and here, and imagine you're rowing like almost in towards your stomach / hip rather than up towards your ribs.
It's more of just my own.
Yeah, which is good still to watch it back.
Why don't I just send it to you?
But back is the hardest part to train. He's a big lad, isn't he?
Hello, Reece. How you doing?
You know when Pep Guardiola has the camera on him and then he's over dramatic and he's doing all this? Basically what Finn was doing there. He usually doesn't do this, it's just 'cause the camera's on him.
Apart from you. You're just a shit client, mate.
How you doing? You good?
Yeah.
Come on then, let's go. Easy, mate. Strong. Come on. Easy. Let's go. Yes. Come on then. Yeah, nothing there, nothing there. Good. Nice, mate. Yes, come on, strong. Easy. Yes, again. Come on then, I'm there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Good. Nice, man.
I suddenly lost it.
It's
annoying because I'm so used to repping like...
Yeah, it's just because you're light, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
You lost a good
I'm
amount
just
of body
excited to just like run things up again.
That's the thing, I bet you even feel a bit better today with some extra food over the past 2 days.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Vascular, mate.
Hey?
Looking vascular.
Yeah, I wasn't sure it was good because obviously I've done like 6-7 litres.
I feel like such a fat mess.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Yes! Come on, buckle there. Come on, mate. Yes, good. Yes, yeah, good, good. One rep. Good rep, come on. Hard brace. Come on, stay on the pause, no rush. Drive. Yeah, lovely, 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 lovely. Stay on it. Yes. Yes. Great work. Good work, mate. That, the
the best leg press set I've ever seen.
Was it? Cheers,
amazing,
mate.
amazing. Good set. Yeah. What was that in relation to last time?
1 + 1 up, so 1 on my own and then a force row.
Not bad.
I know, man. It is nice that it just takes it out here. Yeah. That profile is horrendous as well. Yeah. So after that, I've got laterals now. So I've done that I've done part of the leg part of the session. The plates that I've used, I'll put next to the shoulder press because we're going to need them. We're going to need them because we're so strong, especially big cheat. So just a quick one in regards to the cable lateral. So this is what I've just done as my first part of the shoulder session. So a few tips on the cable lateral. Basically, what you want to do, set the cable up so it's pretty much at about hand height when your arm is down by your side. Stand at, basically you're almost trying to create like a 90-degree angle between yourself and the cable. So if the cable's coming straight across, almost think you're basically standing sort of directly across. So here you're almost creating this sort of 90-degree angle or somewhat 90-degree angle. And then basically what I'm trying to do is angle my body slightly backwards so that I'm placing myself into a position to favour working through the scapular plane, so here rather than here. So just those few tips might help if you're not really getting as much as you like out of a lateral raise. Let's go. 1. Yeah, lovely. Little touch. Eccentric tube. Nice, man. Just make sure that clips on. So the Velcro don't come off. Just give Reese a spot, mate. Feel alright? Let's go, mate.
Okay.
Come on. Easy.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
All yours. Good. Easy. Yeah, nice, mate. Come on. Go again. Come on. Press. Yes. Finish. Finish. Nice, man. First time you've had 4 on that. Bring your feet, keep coming. Bring a bit further. Yeah, so you basically, so you're not, if you were to have it at the bottom, you'd want to lean a lot more. But because of the fact this is pulling you that way anyway, so if we had it at the bottom, it would be pulling you down. So that's why you'll lean to get that load in the lengthened. If you're restricting yourself to a 2-hour session or 2.5 hours, you know what I mean?
It's more the opposite. I feel like I'm almost like doing too
Let's go.
Come on, mate. Move it well.
Easy. Yeah, good.
Easy. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Good. Strong. Right. Yeah, good. Nice,
Come on.
mate.
And again.
Come on. Yes. Good.
Yes.
That's you.
Good.
That's you.
Good.
Come on.
Go again.
One.
Erin. Come on.
Let's go. Tight.
That's on it.
Eccentric.
Yes. Lovely. Yes. Good. And again. Come on, Erin. Yeah, your rep. Yes. Yeah, good. Finish. Yeah, lovely. What was that?
1 up, yeah. Reese actually remembered to bring his elbow/knee sleeves in that I bought him. Now I'm going to use them. They feel a bit big.
No, your arms are small. Your arms are small, that's what it is.
Let's go. Power.
Good, come on.
Good, lock out, lock out, lock
Good.
out. Come on, come on. Take your time, take your time.
Reese,
Deep breath
Erin.
in. Let's go. Power now, power now.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, finish. Good, leave it there.
The reps you failed, didn't fancy breathing.
Yeah, you shouldn't have failed there,
Yeah.
but it's just getting used to the
Every rep
partly the
before,
machine, but
yeah,
the rhythm of your breathing and your bracing.
Really? The bracing was good, like the first 3 weren't good. I was like, breathe, you're like,
You
and then you went into it and rushed
I
it.
get that a lot. I focus on it so much, the rhythm bracing, and then like halfway through.
It's normal.
it was almost like it was just a little bit rushed, and because you obviously your reps are continuous, you need to make sure. So because you're not pausing here, because you're coming straight back down, you need to make sure that you're literally like. So you're getting as much air in as you can on that first half of the eccentric to then brace. Whereas on some of the reps, you were sort of like, by here you'd still not breathed in, and then you were like,
It's
like
too late
yeah,
at that point.
you've almost lost that tightness already in that rep.
Got him. Easy. Yep, good. 1, 1, 2. Come on, Aaron. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, good.
21. 21.
9 plus 10.
91. So that's that done. I do 3 sets on that. I've said in my videos before, I do quite a lot of vertical pressing just because my delts are pretty poor.
That was shit.
Pretty poor is a bit more of a nice way to try and say it to myself, but yeah, they're not the best. So yeah, that's that done. Onto a rear delt row now. So basically what I'm doing is a rear delt row. So I'm trying to keep my scapula pretty much fixed in position, slightly protracted. And then what I'm doing is I'm dragging my elbows down in a diagonal kind of angle, if you like, or a 45-degree angle to the torso, because the rear delts run sort of diagonally rather than vertically or horizontally. You want to be sort of here. And I'm trying not to protract or retract because I'm trying to take out the traps and the rhomboids, so I'm trying to keep the scapula fixed and just drag the elbows down and out. I'm using the D handles because this is quite sort of sticky, rigid. Both sides are a bit different. They don't both sort of angle the exact same. So also it's just a bit more sort of freedom at the wrist, and I can then make sure that the elbow path is exactly where I want it to be, and it feels more comfortable than trying to use those. So a couple of things I didn't mention earlier in regards to setup for a leg extension. So axis of rotation is here, so you want your knees to align with this axis. And then like I said earlier, you can move this up and down. You're generally going to want it as high as possible up your shin. So that's going to reduce the sort of shearing force at the knee. Yes, you're going to be able to move more weight because the moment arm's going to be a bit shorter, the distance between where the load is and your knee, but it's likely going to feel more comfortable and long term, hopefully going to reduce the risk of injury. So I've got 3 sets here. Again, it's not the most demanding of exercises, so hence why I just add a little bit more volume to it. Obviously, the most demanding exercise in this session, or the 2 most, would be the shoulder press and the leg press. Leg press is only 1 set because this is basically top-up volume for the quads. But like I said, the shoulder press is 3, with it being my only vertical press in this session. So even though it's quite a demanding exercise, it's the only demanding exercise I'm doing for shoulders in this session. So 3 sets isn't too much on it. Okay, so that's the leg section done. Literally just side delts and then done. Again, like I said in my last video, like this session isn't the most demanding. It's like top up volume again, like quads and delts is like a top up volume session. Same with back and delts, again, weaker areas. Whereas the leg day, the pull day, even the push and arm day, even though push and arm's not that taxing, is more of a taxing session than this is really, because this is, like I say, quote unquote top up volume, but it's still relatively tough. Done. Do some more bicep curls if you want, mate, or just hit some poses or whatever you want. Shows, mate, yeah. It's fucking hard work. We'll go through them a lot more obviously over time. Also thinking to lean your upper body back slightly. It's good, man. And what you got to think as well, relax. You got to think as well, like, you don't want to hit every pose like you're squeezing every ounce of energy out of you, because you'll just knacker yourself out. You almost want to be thinking like you're posing at 30–40%. Pull up, so you're here, and then just more, and then keep your hips back more. There. That's so much better. You see how the shape just shifts? Yeah. That's it, you're always staying on the legs. Really good. Nice, man. Right guys, so that is a wrap up of the session. Will was doing a D-volume upper and I was doing quads and delts. We didn't get to train like properly together, but we'll get something sorted. Like whenever you're in Derby, especially if we're doing line sessions,
100%.
We'll do something like that properly where we can have a proper session together. Did you enjoy it, mate?
I did. I learned a lot as well, especially on the shoulder press.
Yeah.
I generally thought my breathing and bracing was pretty good.
Yeah.
But then straight away you and Reese were like, you lost it. And I was like, did I? And then I watched it back in the car. I did.
Little things like that, like obviously it'd be great if I could go through a session with every single client but it's not realistic. But this is why, like, doing things like the YouTube, and obviously, you know, you have clients yourself. When they don't send videos, you say to them, like, look, I guarantee that there's stuff I can work on for you, I can help you out with. So it's the importance of filming your own training, sending it over to your coach, or even just analysing it yourself. Like, you could have probably watched that back and gone, oh, actually, I did lose that.
Yeah, because I would have looked at the continuous rep and then be like, actually, I should have taken a pause.
So you can analyse your own training, because obviously being a coach yourself, like, you're at a level where you can still do that.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we'll leave it there, guys. Appreciate everybody who's watched. Please like the video, subscribe. I'll put Will's Instagram in the description as well, so go and give him a follow. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.